So my father, he smoked heavily his whole life. He died at the age of 56, okay, from lung cancer. The idea that you never go to a doctor, okay, you don't trust doctors, you never go to doctors, yada, yada.
I hate online politics, dude.
Pete to drop out, Mayor Pete to drop out for a promise of administration positions. So a corrupt, smoke-filled backroom deal. They also...
These backroom deals are not corrupt or smoke-filled. It's pretty common. Hillary Clinton was the Secretary of State for Barack Obama, which is arguably the highest position you can have in that administration. Ben Carson is the Housing Urban Development Director for fucking Donald Trump. There's another candidate that got a position too. These are not unique to fucking Biden. It's pretty common, but okay.
Also got Beto O'Rourke. They trotted him out there to endorse Biden to help Biden in Texas, and it looks like that actually did help Biden in Texas. The one place Beto's like...
Endorsements are common. It happens. Like, people get endorsements. The Bernie crowd apparently didn't know this and didn't go after any endorsements. Biden did. It's pretty common for it to happen, but okay.
It's Texas. And that coalescing of the establishment and all of the, the behind-the-scenes movements and chess pieces moving into place. Some people call that politics. And that's fine if that's your perception of politics. Backroom deals. That's fine. My perception of politics is...
These weren't backroom deals, though. It's pretty clear what's going on. That's why somebody even as fucking clueless as you can pretty clearly see what's going on. These aren't backroom deals. These are pretty blatant, pretty clear, pretty obvious, and it's just kind of how politics works. You would probably do well to learn that if you want to be politically effective in the future.
Is how do we help the people and how do we fix problems? How do we implement policies that help people? That's my idea of politics, because I'm an outsider. I'm a simple man.
Well, no, your idea of politics is literally standing the fuck out of a single candidate and doing that for the entirety of your life. You don't actually care about politics or the acquisition of political power because nothing you do has anything to do with political effectiveness. It's just cheerleading a certain particular candidate.
Man, I want to fix problems. I want to make this country better. If your idea of politics is backroom deals, okay, fine. It is what it is. But the fact that if the field stayed fractured, Bernie Sanders won this race. He won this race. That's something that I can't get over. I cannot get over the fact that the establishment coalesced, spit in the eye of their own damn base, their own Democratic base, progressive base.
They didn't spit in the eye of anybody. If more moderates had more support than Bernie Sanders, who is very left-leaning, had support, then it sounds to me, if anything, coalescing would be recognizing the will of their base rather than playing against it. If 70% of people support moderates and 30% of people support hard progressives, then sounds to me like the will of the base was not for Bernie.
And now they're going to turn around and be like, why don't you vote for our guy? I think our guy's right here, bro. Trump's bad, bro. He's right here, bro. Our guy. So they're disrespectful to the left. They compare us to Nazis, brown shirts. They compare us to authoritarian lovers, dictator lovers. They say we're, pie in the sky, naive, stupid. They call us every bad name in the book. Bernie bros, sexist, racist, all that stuff. They call us every bad name in the book. They have to get together in smoke-filled back rooms to cut deals to prop up Biden's carcass, and then they're going to turn around and shame us if we don't fall in line for Biden. I'm not playing this game again, guys. We played this game in 2016. I told you guys, I'm in a safe state. I'm in New York, so I'm voting third party. But if I was in a swing state, I would suck it up and vote for Hillary. I'm not playing that game this time around.
What? So what is he going to say? He wouldn't vote in... So we don't vote in swing states? So that means that you don't actually care about political power or any of the shit you just said you cared about, I guess? Okay, that's good to know. He said suck it up and vote Biden in swing states? Did he say that? It's not what it sounds like here, but maybe he said something later.
Perspective on Joe Biden and why it would be so immensely difficult for me to cast a vote for him, even in a general election.
Okay.
How we got to this point...
Yeah?
where we are now is, in my opinion...
We got here by supporting moderates, guys! Because everybody's secretly progressive! But you guys just keep supporting moderates, even though every single person really wants to be progressive, and you guys just...
Cancer had surgery today, just wanted to let you...
Opinion inexcusable. And what I mean by that is, the race was fractured. It was fractured from day one. It was looking like it'd be fractured through the whole thing. It was looking very similar to the 2016 Republican primary. And Joe Biden required help from all the king's horses and all the king's men of the establishment. He needed Barack Obama to make a phone call, get Amy Klobuchar and a defiant Mayor Pete to drop out for a promise of administration positions. So a corrupt, smoke-filled backroom deal. They also got Beto...
Politicians should never talk to each other, ever. Candidates should never be helped by the party. It's not fair. Everybody should be fighting on their own. You know what he is? Do you know who Kyle Kulinski is right now? Are you ready? Kyle Kulinski right now is the Yasuo player that goes top and fucking feeds. Because 3 people went up to kill him, and then he types into all chat, took you 3 ults to kill me, you fucking losers. That's who Kyle Kulinski is right now. Why are you guys working together? It's not fair. Everybody needs to go it alone like I do.
O'Rourke, they trotted him out there to endorse Biden, to help Biden in Texas, and it looks like that actually did help Biden in Texas. The one place Beto's liked is Texas. And that
Does he honest to God think that, like, Texas was going to swing Bernie hard, but it was fucking Beto O'Rourke, Beto O'Beta. This guy actually came out and swung the whole fucking state for him? Is that what he thinks?
The establishment and all of the, you know, the behind-the-scenes movements and chess pieces moving into place. Some people call that politics, and that's fine if that's your perception of politics, backroom deals. That's fine. My perception of politics is, how do we help the people and how do we fix problems? How do we implement policies that help people? That's my idea of politics, because I'm an outsider. I'm a simple man. I want to fix problems. I want to make this country better. If your idea of politics is backroom deals, okay.
You
fine.
think Beto didn't help? I'm sure Beto O'Rourke helped a little bit, but I don't think Beto O'Rourke was swinging at fucking 5 points or some shit. Like, Jesus Christ.
It is what it is. But the fact that if the field stayed fractured, Bernie Sanders won this race. He won this race.
Sounds to me like you got a pretty shit candidate if you need the opposition split up by 3 or 4 different fucking politicians, my dude.
That's something that I can't get over. I cannot get over the fact that the establishment coalesced, spit in the...
I can't believe it. I thought that every single moderate would split the vote all the way to the convention. And then I thought that once they got to the convention, they would never pledge their delegates to each other, but all of them would literally just fucking fall to their knees and wrestle with one another for first place to suck Bernie off. I can't believe it.
The eye of their own damn base, their own Democratic base, progressive...
The base, by the way, that's overwhelmingly not progressive, by the way. Overwhelmingly not progressive, but...
base... And now they're going to turn around and be like, why don't you vote for our guy? I think our guy's right here, bro. Trump's back, bro. He's right here, bro. Our guy. So, they're disrespectful to the left. They compare us to Nazis.
Dose of autism.
Okay.
Compare us to Nazis, brown shirts. They've, you know, they compare us to authoritarian lovers, dictator lovers. They say we're, you know, pie in the sky, naive, stupid. They call us every bad name in the book. Bernie bros, sexist, racist, all that stuff. They call us every bad name in the book.
All the bad names.
They have to get together in smoke-filled back rooms to cut deals to prop up Biden's carcass.
Smoke-filled.
And then they're going to turn around and shame us if we don't fall in line for Biden.
So many
I'm not
smoky
playing this
rooms.
game again, guys. We played this game in 2016.
So many
I told you
backdoor
guys,
deals.
I'm in a safe state. I'm in New York, so I'm voting third party. But if I was in a swing state, I would suck it up and vote for Hillary. I'm not playing that game this time around. So, Bloody Monday was something that I couldn't forgive.
Meanwhile, rat-faced Pete, Snake Warren.
Get over. And also, Elizabeth Warren staying in to split the progressive vote as Biden had the the neoliberal establishment
Short message
coalesced
to
around
Pepe
him,
mods.
that's another thing I can't get over. So that's one of the reasons why it'd be so difficult to cast a vote for Joe Biden in a general election. Also, keep it real, he has severe cognitive decline. But on top of all this, put all that aside, everything I said so far, because I actually agree with the people who would say, you're putting too much of an onus on, these things. I thought you say, Kyle, it's all about policy. So isn't policy the most important thing? To which I respond, yes! So I've showed you guys this tweet before, but Joe Biden, this was off the top of my head one night, by the way. Joe Biden supported the Iraq War, NAFTA, PNTR with China, the Patriot Act, TPP, repeal of Glass-Steagall, war on drugs.
This is off the top of my head, guys.
Wall Street bailout, the Anti-Gay Defense of Marriage Act. He opposes legal weed, wealth tax, Medicare for all, free college, and canceling student debt. So,
he's the same as Trump, guys. That's
again,
literally the exact same as
here.
Trump.
But when I look at Joe Biden, I'm convinced he will fight for none of the policies I care about. None of them. None of them. If I was convinced Biden really cared about one or two of the issues I care deeply about, and I thought he'd fight for them, I probably would suck it up and vote for him, or at the very least, you'd hear me make the caveat, hey, I'm not voting for him in New York, but if I was in a swing state, I would vote for him. Another reason why it's so hard for me to even contemplate and consider the idea of supporting him is because I'm convinced on every single issue I care about, he's not on my side. He's not on my team. He won't fight for it. Guys, he was asked the day before Super Tuesday 2, I believe it was, if Medicare for All got to your desk, namely, it got through the House, it got through the Senate, all the work is done, bro. All the hard work. Usually, corporate Democrats say, yeah, if we were starting from scratch, but we can't get it through because it's too hard. Okay, the theoretical question is, you're granted that it's done already. It already passed the House, already passed the Senate. What would you do if Medicare for All gets to your desk? And what was his response? He'd veto it. My dad is dead because we don't have Medicare for All. He very well could be alive today if we had Medicare for All.
Is this actually true? Wait, is that actually true? Also, can somebody give me the link to Joe Biden saying, hold on, how did Kyle Kulinski's dad die? Kyle Kulinski dad death. Also, did Joe Biden actually say he would veto Medicare for All if it was on his desk and was already passed? Can somebody, can somebody link me that quote?
As a true progressive.
My dad didn't have health insurance, so he went to the chiropractor instead of the doctor for back pain? I'm sorry, bro. Sounds like your dad was just a dumb fuck. I don't think this had anything to do with Medicare for All, bro. What the fuck? Chiropractors aren't fucking free. That shit. Well, hold on. I might be talking my ass right now. Maybe it's different in some states. Generally, going to chiropractors is pretty expensive, though. Or is that different in some places? Does anybody know that? Or is it, like, super cheap in some places? Chill. Yeah, guys, chill. His dad's already dead. It's not like I'm fucking offending him or whatever. Getting too personal? Dog, I'm sorry. If you go to a chiropractor, legitimately, you're fucking so stupid. Like, health insurance or no health insurance. Chiropractors are dumb as fuck. Chiropractic science is literally not. It's not a science. A chiropractor doesn't go to med school. They don't have a medical degree. Like, this is like saying, like, my dad spent $100 to go to somebody to do acupuncture and then he died of cancer. We need Medicare for all. What the fuck kind of stupid fucking argument is that? Is this the dead dad that he constantly falls back on to invoke? Like, you realize, like, Biden literally lost, like, his entire fucking family, too, right? Like, this is a guy who's, like, fucking, lost his wife and, like, 2 of his fucking sons? And you're gonna try to invoke your dumbass fucking dad that threw his life away to a fucking chiropractor to make an argument for Medicare for all? How fucking stupid are you? What a fucking moron. Anyway, does anybody have the link to Joe Biden saying that he would actually, like, not sign Medicare for all if it's on his desk? I'm serious. I want to hear that. I want to hear that speech. I'm curious if it's taken out of context or anything. It was a CNN interview. Please kill yourself. You're a dumb fuck who's insulting dead people. Go fuck yourself. If you're gonna bring up a dead person as a defense for a shit idea, then the dead person kind of becomes attackable, my dude. I'm sorry. But if you're gonna go ahead and trot out your dead fucking father to try to defend a policy position, well, then we're gonna have to be critical of the decisions that this dumb fuck made before dying. I'm sorry. Like, that's how it goes. Like, as soon as you bring that person out to try to use them as a defense for some idea that you have, well, that person becomes criticizable. That's how it works. If you don't want them criticized, you don't wheel it out to try to defend a policy position. I'm sorry, but that's common fucking sense, my dude. All right, hold on.
It comes to your desk. Let's assume, and I've asked other candidates this kind of question, veto question. Let's flash forward. Your president, Bernie Sanders, is still active in the Senate. He manages to get...
Hold on. I'm pretty sure the point is that a chiropractor was less money than regular healthcare. How much is an MRI with no insurance? I don't know what an MRI costs with no insurance, but I know that at the total destitute, like at the lowest possible point you could be at financially, you should never, ever, ever, ever go to a chiropractor ever. There is no point. Like, here you go. I'm going to save all of your money right now, okay? If you guys want to go to a fucking chiropractor, take your money and go to a fucking massage parlor instead. You get the same shit out of it, but at least they're not going to fire or blow smoke up your ass about how they're curing your fucking diabetes by adjusting your C3 vertebrae or whatever. Chiropractic science is not real. Don't waste your money on it. You're paying for fucking bullshit. You might as well go to a fucking acupuncturist or a reflexologist. Like...
Healthcare should be a right in America. My opposition relates to whether or not, A, it's doable, two, what the cost is, and what the consequences for the rest of the budget are. How are you going to find $35 trillion over the next 10 years without having profound impacts on everything from taxes for middle class and working class people, as well as the impact on the rest of the budget?
Okay, so this is a way more measured take than Joe Biden says he just wouldn't sign Medicare for all. Okay. That's kind of what I figured, but I never actually looked into it before. Good to know.
He did going to the doctor for his back pain. He went to a freaking chiropractor instead to save money. It was a tumor. By the time he went to the emergency room, it was too late. He died very soon thereafter. So Joe Biden is saying, okay, under my administration, I would pursue policies that still have your dad die, Kyle. I'm going to make it so that there are 45,000 to 68,000 more versions of your dad out there. So you're okay with people dying because they don't have health care. Sorry.
I wonder if this dead guy knows that his son fucking wheels out his corpse to make arguments on a shitty fucking play politics channel on YouTube. Holy shit. Nathan, please don't ever do this to me. Oh, God.
This is one of my top issues, Medicare for all, for obvious reasons. And if you're saying the work is done, it's
Meanwhile, Kyle Kulinski is like, well, we have 4 more years of Trump. You know, the 10 million plus people that don't get any form of health insurance because I'm not going to vote for something that's not Bernie. Those dead dads don't matter. The only one that matters is my dead dad, and the other dead dads like him. Like, fucking, that's some Kino fucking shit, my dude. You are just the epitome of fucking political intelligentsia. Sorry.
On my desk and I'll still veto it, then I don't know what you want me to tell you. I'm not going to freaking vote for you. This is like telling the Republican base, I'm against tax cuts, or I'm against the wall. Okay, so then don't be mad when they don't show up. You want to reach out to me, then freaking reach out to me on policy. That's what I care about. That's what the left cares about. That's what the left cares about. It was never about Bernie Sanders' personality.
No, the left doesn't give a fuck about policy. It actually is about Bernie Sanders' personality. That's like the funny thing. That's actually all that matters, is like Bernie the dude. It doesn't actually have anything to do with the actual policies themselves.
It was never about his looks or how politician-y he is.
It kind of was about his looks. We got real mad when they photoshopped him red.
No, it was about the policy.
And you were mad about people saying you should have aborted your son. Go kill yourself. You just assaulted a ducking poor person. Please end your life. Are you on a phone typing to me? First of all, I don't wheel my son out to defend my policy positions. I don't need to do that. If I were to start bringing out Nathan as like evidence of like, well, we need to do this because my son, blah, 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 then sure, then you can go ahead and attack him all you want. I don't think I've ever like used my son as a defense for like, this is why abortion should be like legal or some shit. I don't know, it's fucking weird. Like, I don't know how you think that's comparable, but. I don't get your counter argument against him invoking his dead dad. Americans are stupid, so they will make stupid decisions like going to a chiropractor if it costs less. Yeah, dog. If you go to a chiropractor, it's because you're a fucking moron. You want some real hot facts? You want me to give you some? You want me to spit you some fucking lava fucking facts right now, dude? I'm about to melt your fucking mind. Here you go. And here's the fucking sad thing. Chiropractors oftentimes are covered by fucking insurance plans. So you know what? If this guy's dad had Medicare for all, maybe he still would have went to a fucking chiropractor, and maybe he still would have died to fucking cancer. Like, as shit as it is, alternative medicine sometimes are indeed covered by fucking insurance, so.
When you tell me I'm going to veto the bill you care most about, even if all the work is done, okay, then I'm not showing up for you. It's that simple. That was the straw that broke the camel's back with me, but I'm convinced he wouldn't fight for any of the issues that I care deeply about. So, now having said everything that I've said to this point, man, I get it. Donald Trump is genuinely really bad. Duh, that's the easy part. I would never vote for Trump in a million years. So I'm going to propose a deal with Joe Biden.
It's such a shit, like, it's such a shit story too. Like, I even have a personal better story for this. For like, I remember when I went to go and get biopsies done on my body, on my moles or whatever, just because I do that because I'm 30, whatever, I'm aging and I don't want to fucking die to cancer. When I went to get biopsies, I remember the doctor recommended, hey, you have a mole on your back that we should biopsy this mole. It looks a little bit concerning. However, if you don't have money for it, well, you're kind of fucked. You can't get the biopsy. Like, that's an example of a story where it's like, oh shit, like, I literally, like, if I didn't have the money today to pay for a biopsy, I would just not know if I had fucking cancer growing in my back, right? The idea that, like, well, this guy went to, like, alternative medicine over and over and over again. Oh, God. If Medicare for all existed, maybe Steve Jobs would still be alive, guys.
His campaign and with the establishment. So this way you can't turn around. I mean, they'll still do it, by the way. If Joe
Wait, what?
Serious? So my father, he smoked heavily his whole life. He died at the age of 56, okay, from lung cancer. And the cancer metastasized all over the place. Now, he's one of those guys who has this belief system that I totally disagree with. I always have. The idea that you never go to a doctor. Okay, you don't trust doctors, you never go to doctors, yada, yada. Well, that was problem number one.
I hate online politics, dude. I hate all of these cancerous fucks, man. Jesus Christ. If there's one thing he inherits from his dad, I fucking pray to God. What a worthless fucking slimy fucking Weasley rat-faced fucking snake piece of shit. Oh my God, dude. Fuck, I'm done. Okay, we're done with this video. I hate this guy. God, he's such a fucking sleazeball fuckboy. I just want to play League of Legends. I hate online politics. I hate all these fucking people in this dumbass fucking realm. All these people that tell you to read theory, that don't even open a goddamn fucking news article, let alone a Wikipedia article, let alone a fucking study, let alone any of the books they tell you to constantly read. Like, none of them actually believe in any of the shit they say. They just say whatever the fuck they think their YouTube subs want to hear. They just wheel out whatever fucking politician is the most popular dude at the time to their fucking viewers. They don't vote at the end of the day. They don't give a fuck about any of the policies in the day. They're all fucking millionaires because they make all this money off their goddamn channels and PayPals and fucking Patreons and shit anyway. I hate all this fucking world. It's so gross. Online politics is such a fucking shit show of, like, dishonorable, disgusting fucking cunts. Oh my God. I just want to play Doom. Where is it? Download queued. Oh, fuck, I can't because Mr. Moon is goddamn sleeping. Yeah, imagine that bumper sticker. Vote Bernie Sanders, uniting the 30%.